Hey y'all, it's Ashley, and if you're new here, then welcome to my YouTube channel. I have been getting a ton of questions, and I mean a ton, on how I use my Sony Zv-e10. I'm gonna go through why I purchased the Sony Zv-e10 camera, some of the settings I use for making vlogs, and then also making TikToks and Reels, and then going through the lens that I use as well. This is gonna be information that I was once searching for when I was trying to get my camera set up, so hopefully it helps you all. I've been telling myself for years I was gonna get on YouTube. Getting this camera was really the first step for me in saying, I'm really gonna do this. I'm really gonna take this step forward and get on YouTube. I went in person to Best Buy, and when I was talking with the specialist, I told him that I was in between the Sony Zv-e10 and the Sony Zv-e10. The specialist told me that if I was interested in experimenting with different types of content, to go ahead and get the Sony Zv-e10. So with the Zv-e1, you cannot switch out the lens, but with the Zv-e10 you can, and I really love that. I wanted to play around with getting shots in my home, getting shots outside, cinematic content, so being able to switch the lens was the game changer for me, and I knew I had to do it. There's a kit lens that comes with the camera, so I got that, and then I also got the vlogger kit, which is just like a handheld stand tripod that comes with the camera to make it a bit more easier to walk around and record yourself and also whatever you're seeing. Let's get into these settings. There are settings that I use for vlogs, and then there's some settings that I played around with and I really like that I've used for TikToks and Reels. So the first video I have on YouTube that's long form content, they were the settings that were manual. They came with the camera. I didn't change anything when I recorded that one, and honestly it came out great. It came out beautiful. I did notice that when I wanted to make content for more so TikTok or Reels, I wasn't too happy with the quality, and I was trying to figure out why. Change the settings to XAVCS 4K. I have it written down for y'all. Under Movie 1 file format, and then it's 30p 100M for the record settings. I did upload 2 TikToks that showed me using the camera with these settings that I mentioned, and again before when I wasn't using these settings for TikToks and Reels, it looked okay, but it didn't look as good. There's another button on the camera called C1, and when you press this, it gives you the option to make your background either clear or in defocus. I have mine set to defocus because I like when I can have the camera focus on a singular object and the background is blurry. And I will note, shooting in 4K does make the file size a bit larger, so when you're trying to export or transfer your images or videos, it is going to take a little bit longer, but I definitely think it's worth it. So let's talk about the lens. The kit lens is perfect for vlogging. I feel like it captures the perfect amount of scenery while it's able to also focus on the subject, so I love it for vlogging. Now, when I mentioned with the Sony Zv-e10 how you can switch out the lens, I did purchase a 50 and an 85 to be able to see what it looks like when I wanted to get different types of shots. The easiest way to put it is the higher the number, the more zoomed in. The 85 is very, very up close. Like, I want to be far away from my focal point because it's going to zoom in a lot. The 50, it's still zoomed in, but not as much as the 85, okay? And like I mentioned, I would keep the kit lens for vlogging. It's great to capture a lot on the screen. Once you have your content recorded, you can go ahead and export it. I export my videos for TikTok and Reels to my phone. In order to do that, I use the app. It's called Imaging Edge. And with using my camera to get the videos for YouTube to my computer, I use the USB cord. So I hope this was helpful. These are a lot of the questions that I had when I was trying to set up my camera to make sure I could get the best quality. So if you have any more questions, definitely drop them below. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I can definitely make another video showing you all exactly how I export all of my content from the camera to my computer and also to my phone. But enjoy, the world is literally yours. Like, it's time. After you watch this video, go ahead and make a plan to make some content, okay? Don't just watch this and do nothing. Go change your settings in your camera and go make the content, all right? And edit it, and then also upload it. All right, thanks y'all.